Hello there, YouTube land.
Welcome back.
Today we thought we would review one of our favorite monster movies.
We haven't done a lot of monster movies
No.
yet, and this one, we love this one.
It is, and it's based on Clive Barker's book Cabal, and it is the movie Nightbreed.
This is one of those movies that you are really sympathetic and empathetic and
Toward
rooting
the monsters.
for the monsters.
Yes, because they show how horrible humans are, and whereas the monsters are actually the decent people.
Which, well,
It's kind of true, actually.
kind of true.
I think I'd much rather hang out with a werewolf or vampire than I would half the human race.
Yeah, me too.
Which is, it says something.
Even if it was, an enemy situation where the werewolf is chasing, we just kind of have the, kind of that enemy friendship.
Like, here, I'll give you a steak, and let's watch a movie.
Yeah. You try not to eat my leg off.
Yeah.
We'll get along fine that way.
Exactly.
It'll be fine.
So, if you haven't seen Nightbreed or read the book Cabal, a character named Boone is under suspicion of being a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
He sees a psychiatrist every week. He has these horrific dreams and things, and you go through the whole thing, and Boone finally decides, in order to settle his head, because he keeps having dreams of this place called Midian, which is where the monsters live. And in his dreams, he is part of the monsters. So he finally decides to seek it out, and he somehow manages to find the scenery that looks like Midian.
He is. He's able to do that, and just, you start meeting some really interesting characters.
And wonderful creatures. I think my favorite is Shunasazi, because she's kind of like this porcupine woman that is just, she's unusual but beautiful. And
she's kind of had, a rough way to go with things. And that's where you start bringing in these elements of, I don't know if you want to even call it anthropomorphization, but you start sympathizing with Shuna and with the other monsters. Their lives were kind of rough.
Yeah, because, you think about it. How many years has it been like, you have to kill monsters, or monsters are evil, or let's make fun of somebody because they're different.
Exactly.
And this movie shows that to great aplomb.
It does. And it, it brings in an element of kind of psychology and culture and where we are and where we should improve.
And a little bit of kind of like the underlying idea of like sideshow culture and circuses and things like that, because traditionally sideshows and circuses were where people who were not thought of as normal could get jobs and exist and have their own kind of society.
Yes.
And it's to great detriment that they outlawed sideshows, in my opinion, because these people that had, differences, like not everyone who has extreme hirsutism, the hair disorder, can be controlled with medication. Some people just grow a lot of hair. So with the sideshow, they were viewed as, to the public it was freaks, but to the people that worked in the sideshow themselves, they were just a group of different people who were performers.
Yeah.
And so they had pride in their performance.
And they were kind of that inclusive group that, you didn't have the differences seen amongst the group.
Exactly.
So it was a place of kind of safety and security for them.
And, positivity in that, they had their own society.
Right. And you kind of see that with Nightbreed, because the monsters have kind of created their own society, their own rules. And it's removed from humans, which would hunt them, kill them, automatically judge them to be a terrible
something
thing.
horrible, when in reality most of the monsters are either, like a dog or a cat, or they're people that just have either extra abilities or some unique differences, and they're actually decent people.
Yeah. So definitely check out Nightbreed. It's one of our favorites. It's almost one of our comfort favorites.
Yes. And we have a friend who is absolutely obsessed with the movie, so we knew we had to do a review of
Yes.
Nightbreed for him.
Yes. Knows it forward, backward, sideways.
Yes. And at one point, I even named a Blackmore fish Midian in honor of the movie. So, what is your favorite monster movie?
Let us know.
Because we'd like to find other movies we haven't seen.
Yeah, and then we can review them here.
Yeah, exactly. So, till next time.
Bye.